What's going on, everybody? My name is Big Al and I love my mama. And what I want to talk to you about today is the entire purpose of personal finance. So let me just preface this conversation with another thing that you might need to know in order for this to make sense. But there are three types of income: earned, passive, and portfolio. Earned income, you get this through working. Do a job, you get paid. Passive income, you do this through building. And then portfolio income, you get that through investing. Now, to take this a step further, with earned income, what you're doing is you're trading your time and effort for money. With passive income, you take your ideas and opportunities, convert it into a system, and then you make money. And then with portfolio income, you invest money at hopefully a lower interest rate and then make money at a higher interest rate. To be a little bit more specific, what we're saying here is with earned income, you do a job, you get paid, but guess what? It's taxed at the highest amount. So you don't want your earned income to be your only source of income for the rest of your life. It might be right now, but it shouldn't stay that way. Because once you get through being able to spend as much time and put forth as much effort, then you lose your ability to bring in money to sustain your current cost of living. Now, with passive income, let's just say that you write a song, you create a patent and license it, or you have rental property and you put it into place one time. You only have to write the song and sing it and perform it, or have somebody else sing it and perform it one time. And I'll tell you, if it starts to make money, you can get paid royalties every time that it's played on the radio or used or so on and so forth. Now, same thing with a patent. If you license it, you get licensing fees on the regular from the people that are using your patent. Purchasing a rental property, you purchase it one time and you continue to make money as long as you have a renter in there. But the beautiful thing about passive income is that you are not exchanging your time and effort for income. What you're doing is you're taking your idea and opportunity, because of the money that you have or the credit that you have surrounds you, that you're able to take advantage of, that you convert it to a system, and that system then makes money. Then with portfolio income for investing. With this, hopefully you have money that you, whether you borrowed it or used it, you're not supposed to borrow money and invest it. I know some people do though. Nonetheless, with money, you have it at a lower interest rate, you invest it, and hopefully you earn a higher interest rate. But that's investing in the stock markets, the bond markets, the capital markets, the money markets, the currency markets, the future markets, any type of markets there are. And that's where investing comes from. Now let's get to the gusto. The gusto is this: the entire purpose of personal finance is to do one thing: convert your earned income into passive and portfolio income. Point blank period. If you can convert your earned income into passive and portfolio income, so much so that you no longer need your earned income, then guess what? You can sustain your current cost of living. Now, how do we do this? We do this by saving a portion of our earned income. What I suggest is, if you can do anything and bite the bullet and save at least 20% of your earned income, and then strategically invest that income into passive and portfolio income, and just be patient, make wise decisions, and adjust over time, then you'll start to see more opportunities, have larger amounts to invest, and now this passive and portfolio income overtakes your earned income. But what you want to do is you want to make sure, or have a goal, that, let's just say if your current cost of living is $4,000 a month, that you bring in enough passive and portfolio to exceed at least $4,000 a month. Once you do that, then you are no longer in the rat race. You are done. You've obtained the whole purpose of personal finance. So long as those passive and portfolio sources of income don't dry up, then you have won the game of finance. Now the only thing is, you want to play at a higher level, you can jump into the fast track. Now, I'm referring to terms in a board game called Cash Flow, created by Robert and Kim Kiyosaki. Robert is the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. But nonetheless, once again, the entire purpose of personal finance is to convert your earned income into passive and portfolio income. You do that by purchasing assets and building systems that generate money, or investing your money at a lower rate and having a return on investment at a higher rate. Doing that so much so, passive and portfolio income exceeds your monthly expense, and voila, there you have it. Thanks so much for watching. Y'all keep it pushing. God bless. Cheers. Oh, by the way, listen to me, man. It's going down. I ain't a clown. We're gonna take over the world and turn it upside down. Y'all don't even understand. I love my mama.